Write the voicemail.
Guys, what are we doing here?
We getting a goldfish.
Getting a goldfish?
And guess what I'm gonna name it? LeBron.
LeBron the goldfish.
Yes, LeBron the goldfish.
So LeBron is a goldfish, not a goat.
That's the goat of goldfishes. What are you talking about? He's definitely a goat.
So you're gonna pick out the goldfish?
Yes, the goat of goldfishes.
For how? For $1?
So far, this is
That is insulting, I guess, to a LeBron goldfish.
$155. The cheapest one so far.
Yeah, but we can't be getting no cheap goldfish. That's smart.
Okay. And so, do we know which one is which yet?
Cause.
Turn it the clear way. Yeah.
See that one?
Yeah.
That one's Kyrie.
Kyrie?
See that one down there? That's LeBron.
Because he's always trying to get out.
That's LeBron.
Okay.
That's JR.
JR.
Junior.
Okay. Cool.
You see how many rings they got?
How many rings do they got?
See how many rings they got?
You think this is a good fish toy?
Oh, toy.
Anybody though honestly care about a 14-cent fish?
No.
Really?
Yes.
Is she trying to convince us that we need a 50-gallon tank for a 14-cent fish?
That was too much. She tried a little too hard, I think.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I mean, that's not how people live.
Yeah. They're buying them big $15 fishes.
Yeah, if you're buying fish for like $15 or $20, then you're actually like invested in those fish maybe, and you care about them.
Yeah.
She looked at Jules and she thought, man, this guy's got big money. I'm gonna get this guy's money.
Yeah, it's probably because you're always telling people how much money you have. Way to go.
Terry. No.
That's your bad.
No.
No. All right. Well, I guess what I really think is, I think that lady was just trying to sell us more stuff.
Yeah, I think she'll be there.
That's what I think. Who immediately comes up to a kid that's buying a 14-cent goldfish and tries to tell them,
You need a 50-gallon tank.
yeah, for a 14-cent fish?
Like I'm rich or something.
That's ridiculous. You know what's not ridiculous? Taco Bell.
That's perfect setup. Yeah, he tried that.
I didn't try that.
Here we go.
I'm in the spotlight now. What are we about to get? That's Jason the Panic. Oh, you see that?
Oh, yeah.
That's what extra olive oil.
I
does
can't
to
actually
you.
go on the line yet because I'm a fast food panicker.
I know I'm getting one of them slushies.
I'm panicking already.
Okay, so what's good? I don't
I'm gonna tell him to hold up.
I know that Taco Bell has like really small wording.
It's real close to your face.
Really small wording on their
get a pink slush.
I think that I need a minute.
Let me know when you're ready.
Thank you. Are we ready?
They have that thing up there called a freeze. Maybe that's what you're talking about.
I'm gonna get that, but I'm gonna get something to eat first.
Oh.
What you think I should get to eat? I'm panicking.
Yeah, see, everyone panics.
We panic at drive-thrus.
Yeah, I'll probably get a freeze too.
Should I get a number one? What's that say? Supreme? I can't see nothing, cuz.
Yeah, because the tiny wording.
I go to Taco Bell and I spend like $3. This time somehow I went to Taco Bell and how much did I spend?
On 20?
$19. How does that even happen to people? I think most of it was because I was like, hey, look, there's a dollar menu. And then I don't think anyone picked anything off the dollar menu. I got one item off the dollar menu. I don't think anything else was. And how much for those?
This like mini quesadilla was like $1.29.
That's kind of the dollar. Good job. You did your part.
It was on the dollar menu.
Look how much I'm leaving.
Yeah.
It's because I'm drive vlogging.
69 cents.
That wasn't 69 cents.
How much is a soft taco? Probably like
Maybe
$1.59 maybe.
We could look on the receipt. I think I put the receipt in my pocket.
I don't know if the people care.
Yeah, no one can care. All we're saying is, sometimes you go through the Taco Bell drive-thru, and sometimes you spend too much money. Right?
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
It's either go big or go home.
Yeah, go big or go home with your goldfish and your tacos.
Go big or go home.
Lesson.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So real quick though, I want to talk about what we learned at PetSmart. We kind of disregarded what we learned. Like they tried to convince us of some things. Wow, the lighting is strange.
Phone down.
Flop.
Cut that out.
Now your hands in the line. Yeah.
Okay, so what did we learn?
That goldfish would get up to 3 to 2 feet or something like that.
Do you think she knows what she's talking about?
I think it's not 2 feet.
I don't think she knows what she's talking about.
And then
my mom does it all the time.
But
my mom put beta fish in the same tank and they didn't kill each other.
Yeah, I had goldfish that was in little tanks for like 4 months and they never got bigger or died.
But what was the lady trying to say to us?
She was trying to say, hey, there's no way that you guys can buy one, let alone 3 fish, and put them inside this little bottle.
Where's the tank that we got?
Can you hold up the tank?
Tank.
Well, no. Because poison comes from
Evidently, goldfish will only last a month in a tank that size.
I'm gonna prove her wrong.
And so, I mean, we care about animal rights, but maybe we didn't take their advice to get a bigger tank for just a couple of goldfish.
Those fish were 14 cents.
Yeah, it's so cheap.
Yeah, that's against animal rights.
I thought I was expecting to pay like $1 a piece, but they were 14 cents.
Yeah.
Anybody have any additional comments about the goldfish or PetSmart or any information that we learned?
Did we have to assume that lady was like taught to say those things?
I think so. Maybe even like required. Hey, you got people walking in to try to buy a couple of goldfish because we care about animals here. We have to like convince people to.
Is that why, or is it you're trying to get us to buy a bigger tank?
Right. Maybe.
Which one, guys? Which
I don't know.
one?
So how long can they stay in that bag?
Probably not very long.
Yeah, probably only like an hour or 2. Did we shut this bad boy down?